ignoring the Rosa. So I've been here for a little bit. I've been here for a minute.
Move out the way.
Made it. This is the Rumor Report.
I think a lot of people will recognize the voice and the name.
On the Breakfast Club.
Lauren came in hot.
You know,
Didn't she, right?
I came in telling the truth. So if you guys have not heard this story, if you're hearing it for the first time, Dwight Howard was recently accused of allegedly sexually assaulting a man named Stephen Harper and forcing him into a threesome. Now, Dwight Howard's attorneys have responded to the civil suit that was filed in response to this alleged accusation. And in the documents, Dwight Howard's attorneys do not deny the encounter. They just say that the encounter was consensual amongst all three parties involved. Now, since this civil suit has been filed, there have been other people coming out online with just their own experiences with Dwight Howard allegedly. Now, Stephen Harper had posted also online saying, for the first and last time, this is the first and last time that I'll address this. I would never expose a man or intentionally ruin someone's career, which is why I haven't publicly spoke about this until now. He says that he walked into Dwight Howard's room, and then a person named Kitty walked in with a full beard, 2-inch heels, and a 28-piece church wig. The church wig. Immediately.
Why are the church wigs different than other wigs?
It's not. I mean, it depends on what age church. It's not given like the newer millennial churches. It's given like the 27 pieces back in the day with the big hat, so it probably wasn't laid right. That was shade that he was trying to throw, or he or she was trying to throw. So basically, they're saying that they were uncomfortable. They expressed that they wanted to leave, but they felt like if they left, that they would face some sort of consequence, so they didn't. Now, after all of this happened, this story was picked up. There was another alleged ex-lover of Dwight Howard that came out that also said that they are not one to speak on someone's sexual preference or situations, but they do feel sympathetic to the new victim. The only reason that they decided to speak out in an agreement, an NDA that they have, is because they wanted to laugh publicly today. Because when they came out years ago, people assumed that they lied, and blogs tried to ruin their name, cover up for the alleged abuser, talking about Dwight Howard. And now it's finally coming out that he actually goes to sex parties and preys on younger men, which is originally why this additional accuser was threatened and forced into an NDA agreement and was made to not publicly speak when he or she tried to speak out a few years ago. And they want to reiterate, this is not about sexuality. This is not trying to out someone. It is because, allegedly they were abused.
I didn't know he was being accused of all that. I thought he was just being outed. But very important to note, it's just accusations. It doesn't mean it's true. And in this era that we in, it will be people who jump on that bandwagon just for the attention, or they think it might be a payday, especially online. So
right.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, this is going crazy online. Dwight Howard did put up a response. There's no audio, so I just described to you guys what's going on. He's sitting in a closet, and he's on a computer. He's answering multiple phones, and he's basically going crazy trying to respond. And the caption of the video says, "How they want me to respond to the haters online." Wow, I just realized he's
sitting in the closet crying.
Oh, that was a closet? That was a big ass closet.
It's Dwight Howard, though.
It looks like a closet. There's sneakers.
No closet.
That might be a closet. It might be a big walk-in closet.
There's sneakers behind him in the little chair that you have in your closet.
I saw
the jokes right there.
If it's not a closet, this is allegedly a closet.
Now that looks like a gaming room that he has, because that's a gaming chair.
The
and all
jokes
that.
right they sell.
Here's the thing that's messed up about this situation. If Dwight is indeed gay, then this is a terrible way for that to be revealed to the world. You know what I mean?
Or he went bisexual, right?
I don't know, man. I still think it's a terrible way for that to be revealed to the world. Like, whatever his sexuality is, it's none of our business. And I saw Stephen A. say this is the reason teams don't want him. And that was interesting to me, because I was like, is Stephen A. saying teams don't want him because of his sexuality, or they don't want him because of the accusations?
I think in my opinion, it would be both. People don't want to admit that, but I think it would be both.
He seems like nobody's surprised. Nobody's surprised.
I never thought about it.
Yeah, Dwight Howard, it's not even nothing to think about. Dwight Howard is just a different kind of dude. It is weird. Is it criminal, or I thought I swore I heard you said
the suit is civil. Now I will say normally, like, when people come out and they do civil suits versus like going and filing like criminal charges or police reports or whatever at the time, sometimes they don't feel like right away they can come out and do those things. I don't know. It's up to the person. You have the right to do both, though. But I do know that sometimes with accusers, people question things when it's a civil suit versus like, why didn't you go to police? Why didn't this turn criminal? Yeah. But again, this is an experience that someone had.
Well, you need a less burden of proof when it's civilly opposed to criminal.
Or you just get money.
Or you
but that's
just
how people
money.
Look at it. People don't really understand the whole burden thing. They just look at it like, okay, this is a money grab.
Well, civil is for money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
For money.
But I mean, again, all this is alleged until it is proven in a court.
So what does an NDA mean, right? Because the person signed the NDA. I know what it means, but I'm just saying with an NDA.
I'm not going to assume you knew what it meant.
Shut up.
Not you.
Because with an NDA, that means that the person probably got some money to sign an NDA, right?
Yes.
So you still talk after you sign an NDA? Does that make sense?
I just didn't know this was about sexual assault. I thought this was just about sexuality. I'm out here talking, I'm riding with you, Dwight. I thought it was just about his sexuality.
I told you he wasn't riding with Dwight.
I mean, if it was just about his sexuality, I don't care. Like, he has every right to beat.
He likes to meet.
He has every right to like meat.
That's what he said. He said he likes to meet.
Well, as of now, y'all, he's not, that we know of and proven in the court of law, he's not guilty of anything yet, right?
That's right.
So,
well, he wouldn't be guilty of anything because it's not in the court of law.
It's a civil.
Well, but even you can, if you're proven, OJ,
No.
OJ was found
is innocent.
No, he wasn't.
He was found innocent. He was found innocent criminally.
But civilly, he was found
That's correct.
guilty.
No, right.
Which really, if you think about it, makes no sense. In the criminal court, you're found innocent, but in a civil court, it's found guilty.
We talked about burden of proof.
It's not right because criminal is where you have to have the actual facts, right? You have to have factual things to prove that you're guilty or witnesses.
I'm just listen.
In civil, you don't have to.
I'm just telling y'all how this conversation goes all the time when it comes to civil versus criminal.
Yeah.
People will look at the same thing happened with Johnny Depp.
I don't know about neither.
None of that.
Okay.
I don't know what happened with Johnny Depp.
All right,
I don't know what happened with Johnny
appreciate the
Depp.
fact that they used the word threesome in the correct term.
What you mean?
Because it was two guys that was messing with each other and a girl. That's a threesome.
Two guys messing.
I don't.
Yeah, because it's everybody together. Yeah. I get
but if it's two girls and a guy,
it's two girls running a train on a guy.
Amtrak. You can't use the word train.
Two girls running a train on a guy.
That's an improper word to use. You can't
There
use
you go,
the
Glasses.
T-word.
Glasses, you correct that, brother.
You cannot use the T word on.
Go to commercial.
When we come back, we got front page
Y'all
news.
making me sweat. I gotta get out of here.
Tesla Figaro will
So
be joining
nervous.
us, and then the City Girls will be here. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.